Nobody teaches you how hiring actually works. Not your college, not your MBA, not your placement cell, not even most HR professionals. And that gap between how you think hiring works and how it actually works is the reason most people get rejected and never find out why. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to walk you through every step of the real hiring process. The one that actually happens, not the one on the brochure. Stay with me. This changes how you approach your next application. We are JobsifyAI, with 150 plus years of combined leadership, hiring and building teams across India and globally. I've been on both sides of this table hundreds of times. I've made great hires, I've made terrible hires, and I've watched brilliant candidates get rejected simply because they didn't understand the process they were walking into. So this video is for everyone who's been applying, getting no responses, or getting rejections with no explanation. Let me show you what's actually happening. Step 1. Your resume goes into an ATS. ATS stands for Applicant Tracking System. It's software, not a person. And this software does one thing first. It compares your resume to the job description and gives your profile a score. If the score is below a threshold, your resume is filtered out before a single human looks at it. How does it score you? Keywords. Primarily, if the job description says cloud architecture and your resume says infrastructure design, even if they mean the same thing, the software may not connect them. This is why people with strong experience get 0 responses. Their resume is technically correct but not written for how the system reads it. What to do? Read the job description carefully. Use the exact language they use. Mirror their keywords, not copy-paste, but match the terminology. And then check your ATS score before you apply. Tools like JobsifyAI. I do this for free. Upload your resume, enter the role. It tells you your score and what's missing. Step 2. A recruiter skims what made it through. Research consistently shows that recruiters spend an average of 6 seconds on a resume before deciding to read further or move on. 6 seconds. In those 6 seconds, they look at your name, your current or most recent title, your most recent company, your dates, your education. Briefly, they are not reading your bullet points yet. They are not evaluating your skills. They are pattern matching. Does this person look like the profile I'm looking for? What this means for you: the top of your resume needs to be immediately clear. No creative layouts that confuse the eye. No objective statements that waste the first 3 lines. Your most relevant title and most recognizable company name need to be visible in the first blink. If a recruiter can't see who you are in 6 seconds, you're out, even if the next 2 pages are brilliant. Step 3. A hiring manager gets a shortlist. By now, out of 200 people who applied, maybe 10 to 15 resumes are on this person's desk. And here's what most people don't realize about this step. The hiring manager is not evaluating you in isolation. They are comparing you to the other 14 people on that list. This is a different cognitive process. In evaluation mode, your 8 years of experience sounds strong. In comparison mode, if someone else has 8 years plus a certification you don't have, you just moved down the list. This is why knowing what the top 10% of candidates look like for your target role matters so much. You're not competing against a job description. You're competing against other people. What to do? Research the skills, certifications, and experience patterns of people already in the role you're targeting on LinkedIn. That's your real benchmark, not the JD. Step 4. The interview rounds. And here's the uncomfortable truth about this step. Most interviewers have never been trained to interview. They're senior engineers who are already overworked. They're managers doing their 4th interview of the week while handling a client escalation on the side. They're founders going with gut feel. And they're making decisions that will affect the next 12 months of your career and the next 12 months of their team's output. With no rubric, no structured scoring system, no training on how to evaluate what you just said. This creates 2 problems for you as a candidate. 1. The quality of the interview experience varies wildly depending on who's sitting across from you that day. 2. Gut feel has a terrible track record. Studies show unstructured interviews predict job performance barely better than chance. What to do? Prepare structured answers, not scripts. Use frameworks like STAR, situation, task, action, result. So you give the interviewer something concrete to evaluate, even if they don't know how to ask for it properly. And practice out loud, not in your head. The gap between what sounds good in your head and what actually comes out of your mouth is where most interview failures happen. Step 5. The offer. This is where most people leave the most money on the table. In India, offers are almost always anchored to what you currently earn. What's your current CTC? That question is designed to anchor the negotiation to your present salary, not to what the role is worth or what the market pays. What to do? First, know your market rate before the conversation. Glassdoor, LinkedIn Salary, Ambition Box, and platforms like JobsifyAI now show benchmarks for specific roles in specific cities. Second, when asked for your current CTC, redirect to your expected CTC based on market research. Based on the role and the market, I'm looking at X. Third, don't accept the first number on the day it's given. Thank you. Can I have a day to review this? That one sentence has added lax to offers for candidates who are afraid to say it. The offer is not the end of the process. It's the beginning of a negotiation most candidates walk away from too early. So that's the real process. 5 steps. Most of them working against you by default. None of them taught to you anywhere. ATS filter, recruiter skim, hiring manager comparison, untrained interviewers, negotiation you walk away from. Understanding this doesn't guarantee a job, but not understanding it almost guarantees you'll keep applying without knowing why nothing is working. If you found this useful, share it with one person who's currently job hunting. You might change what happens to them this week. Subscribe for more of this. I post every week on how hiring actually works and how to navigate it. And if you want to check where you stand right now, your ATS score, your skill gap, your salary benchmark, Jobsify.ai does all of that for free. I'll see you next week. Harish.